which I'm sure you'll agree is absolutely ridiculous. So I tell you what, I just turned around and I looked at the guy dead in the eye, and I said, that's no platypus, that's my wife. Oh, dude, hey, there you are. Look, you just missed it. You just straight up missed it. That was my one piece of genuine comedy that was ever going to happen in this Let's Play. Like that was a joke good enough to bring down the rafters. You know, that was throughout fucking 20 odd episodes. That was going to be the one thing that you would take away from this and go, fucking hell, that was fucking hilarious. And you weren't here for it. You weren't here for it. I thought we were friends. You know, I thought you and me we'd made a connection here, and that you would be there for me when I was you know, doing my whole comedy routine. But instead you decide you're gonna show up late to the party. You're not gonna hear my joke, and you're gonna continue thinking I'm a boring piece of shit. So, you know, I I don't think that's very nice of you. I'm not sure we can continue this relationship at this point, honestly. I think we're gonna have a problem on our hands. Tell you what, I'll forgive you as long as you like and subscribe. And I don't have a Patreon, but if you want to set up a Patreon for me and then donate to that, that would be really cool too. So feel free to do that. Oh, full disclosure, I should say. By the way, I've just made myself a nice piping hot cup of tea. And periodically throughout this video, I will be slurping it loudly. Because I sat down and thought to myself, you know. I thought to myself, what could make my videos less appealing? I thought, I've been looking at the viewing figures. I've seen anything up to like 20. I've seen 20 on a couple of my videos, and I was thinking, Jesus Christ, that's too many. I can't handle this pressure, you know? I need to set up a new system wherein I get less views than ever before. Preferably zero, honestly. I want you to like and subscribe, but I also want you to not watch the video. It's the the eternal dichotomy of man. Honestly, it's a strange headspace I'm in right now. But yeah, there's no point watching this video. It's not going to be interesting. You just leave and let me slurp my tea in peace. You know. Oh, that's a good one. I don't think I've said welcome back yet. I was doing the whole bit. I was doing the bit, and then I launched into another bit. It's just been bit after bit. It's been non-stop entertainment, non-stop fun. These last 3 minutes. Probably less than 3 minutes, however long this video's been going. And look, I'm already at the interloper. We're heading for the sun. We'll be inside in no time. And welcome back. Welcome back to Outer Wilds. This is episode 14, I think, now. I feel like we've sort of been going in circles for a little while in the last few videos. I'd apologise for that, but that's just the game, innit? That's just the fun of the Outer Wilds. Sometimes you make a real big discovery and you're really proud of yourself. Other times you sort of flail in an endless pit of despair for a good solid couple hours of gameplay, you know? And I'm hoping I'm coming out the other end of that pit of despair right now. I'm hoping that in just a minute, about now, some good tea. I'm hoping about now this floor's going to open up, the earth is going to swallow me, which is usually what I hope for in social situations, but, you know, this time I'm hoping for that for a different reason. Because, obviously, I made a mistake last time. Obviously, I came down here, I made it so far, and then I went into the bad hole. The no-no hole, if you will. Place where we're always told not to go. I ventured into, and it was a mistake. But instead, I am fairly certain there's something up there, which I don't really want to try and jump to. I think this is going to be messy, but okay, here we go. Oh, it actually wasn't that bad at all. I always underestimate how far I can jump. I always massively underestimate it. I think because gravity is so different from planet to planet, it's hard to sort of get a firm grasp of what your jumping is going to feel like. I mean, I could just look at the gravity meter and make an estimated guesstimate. Oh, fuck. Can we back up? I feel like I do have to go down there, but... Oh, fuck. Here's a thought. Here's a thought. Let's put this bad boy to use. Go. Snapshot. Okay, that tunnel looks clear. Can you come back? I want to do that again, only remember how to take pictures quicker this time. Oh. I was definitely wrong. Okay. I'm assuming the big horrible glowing patches are places we're not meant to go, in which case we want to go right and then left. Okay. I'm not ready for this. I suppose I should be making some sort of effort to go a bit quicker, but considering we are plummeting into the sun. Hey, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. Look at me go. You think I'm going to fall in that hole? You think I'm that much of an idiot? I am certain that is a bad hole. That is a no-no hole, right? Yeah, that seems very not good. Look at all the places we can go there. This scout is not half bad, you know? This scout has got its uses. What do you know? I thought it was just a fucking useless pile of shit. But oh, what have we found here? It's a dead boy. We found a dead boy. Dead boy, what do you have for me? What secrets do you have to unveil, dead boy? This cannot be it, dead boy. This is not what I came for. Oh, I can go down the hole. This... Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Scouter. It's not glowing bad. Is that safe then? It doesn't look safe. I didn't get the ghost matter detected or whatever message, so maybe it's safe. Oh, I'm going to be so pissed if this kills me. Oh, is zero gravity here? Oh, fuck. I really hate how right bumper does so many things in this game. It's very awkward. Untranslated Nomai recording. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, the matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever the matter inside this stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at the density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd expected. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within could rapidly expand, completely blanketing this star system almost instantaneously, and the pressure is building as the comet approaches the sun. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. Poke didn't get far. Poke did not get far. Is there anything else down here? I mean, we know ghost matter's bad. This wasn't a thing we needed to read a log about, surely. That's the hole we came in through, right? No, that's the hole we came in through. Okay, that's bad. That's not a hole, that's a rock. Hard to tell sometimes. That's also bad. I mean, cool. This was very informative, but like, did we just die? Are we done here? I don't feel like there's much else to see. Everything is a death hole, aside from the way I came in. Which is cool. So here lie Pie and Poke, huh? Heard a lot about those two. I believe Poke is someone's sister or auntie or something. Possibly both. And Pie, was he the one who was doing something in the Black Hole Forge? I want to say he was. He was the one who had like a mentor or something. I don't really know where I'm going, to be honest. I'm just sort of leaving now, but I can't leave, can I? I'm fucking sealed in here. The ice froze behind me after I came in, and it won't melt again until this comet plummets into the sun, which probably isn't going to end well for me. And frankly, I only have 60 seconds of life remaining to me anyway. So I guess this ends in tears again, much as it did for Pie and Poke over there. I'm not sure what this information has granted me, to be honest. As I say, there was basically the core of the interloper. The interloper came over to this solar system. It had a core of ghost matter, and it exploded and spread ghost matter everywhere, and that might well have been what wiped out the Nomai. I don't know that for certain. But this doesn't really help me much. It just tells me bad things. I tell you what does help me much though. Tell you what helps me very much. There's a little brainwave I had, and I was going to explore this today. I think a lot about this game, honestly, when I'm not playing it, which is a sign of a good game, I guess. And then I tend to like come up with ideas. And I was thinking, we can get to the core of this bad boy, correct? Correct. I don't know why I'm asking you. You're probably not going to answer me, are you? Let's be real. And if you do, you're probably a bit mental. You're talking to a recording. This has already happened. This is in your past, you fool. I'm just going to try and land on... Well, that didn't really work. Okay. So I was thinking, we'll go back to the core, and then, once we're at the core, there was the giant tornado somewhere. I don't know where it is. There it is. That's that question cleared up, I suppose. And I'm thinking maybe from the core we can get inside that. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense, right? That's the point of getting to the core, right? There didn't really seem to be much other purpose to that, and yeah, sounds good. We'll give it a go. It's something to try. We'll come up inside it from underwater. That's my key. That's my way of getting down right here, isn't it? Thank you. Of course, the real problem is going to be spotting the big tornado from underwater. I see we can see the bottoms of them, so maybe it won't be that difficult. That's a little one, I think. worth mentioning this as well. At some point there's going to be something we can do there, I imagine. That looks like what I'm looking for. That looks like my target. We can come up inside the ring of this. And just maybe there's a landmass in there. I just got pulled out of the current. Fuck, we need to go again. Need to find the downward one again. You're clockwise. I don't know if it's just not possible or if I just fucked that up, but I'm experimenting, alright? I know there's got to be some reason for being able to get to this core. Getting to the core of this planet cannot be pointless. We can say that with authority, correct? So, with that knowledge, and with the knowledge that there is quite clearly going to be something inside that big tornado, A plus B, you know? It equals A plus B. There's no better way of putting that. That's how fucking geometry works. Not geometry, algebra. That's the fellow. Been a hot minute since GCSE maths, I'm not gonna lie to you. Right, okay. Getting inside big tornado, take 2. Where is big tornado? There is big tornado. It's a pretty easy thing to spot, honestly, now that I Oh, okay. If we just wait, if we go this way until we're directly underneath this rock formation. Go up too much. Right. Now all we need to do is surface, correct? Now all we need to do is surface. Without getting tornadoed. You get it? Because it's a tornado and it owns me. Yes! Fucking A. Cool! Let me just finish my tea. This is a tea moment if I ever saw one. God, I'm so quintessentially British. Oh yes, I love tea and crumpets. I do actually fucking love crumpets, they're amazing. And I drink a lot of tea. I wouldn't say I love tea. I'm not like a monstrous fan of tea. I'm really partial to an Earl Grey. They're pretty fucking nice. But regular tea, it's like I drink it a lot because it's just, I don't know, it's so deep rooted in my culture. I kind of can't not. I think there's a way I could have just surfaced inside here, isn't there? This looks like it goes... Oh no, no it doesn't, okay. I note that there's a gravity beam thing there for my ship, which I assume means this island can also be tossed into the sky, so I need to be careful of that. I've died a lot on Giant's Deep, thanks to being tossed around like a fucking dog toy. There's got to be something cool here, right? This has got to be the answer to all my problems. This has got to be the eye of the universe. That might be wishful thinking, but it's got to be something super cool. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Oh! This will get me to the quantum moon? It might get me to the quantum moon. Is this tractor beam just going to take me to the quantum moon? Because that would be very useful if it did. I guess not. Enter this place without friends. Easily done. However, these are lessons to learn for yourself. Does the world freeze when I read these? It does. Has that always been the case when I'm reading? I feel like I have, like, run out of time while reading before in this game, so... Cool. Oxygen. I love oxygen, me. Seek the Wandering Arch. Is this going to be a quantum thing? Assume if I look away from this, it's going to teleport. That was easy enough. Oh, bye, Rocky. Hi, Rocky. Is there something we need to do here specifically, or can we just drop on down to the next floor? Are you doing something, Rocky? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going down. This seems to be the goal in all this, right? Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Oh, we're just looking for the arch again. Easy enough. Does that mean... Oh, we can't go up there. It says observing an image of a quantum object. Yeah, I figured this would be the issue. We can't get round to the fucker. He's just going to teleport. But... bear with me. Not the best picture ever, honestly. Come on, Scout. You can... Oh, that was actually in a decent position. There we go. If the Scout has a picture... Yeah. That's good to know. That's very good to know. I don't know where it's going to be useful other than just for this puzzle. Probably just for this puzzle, honestly. Although knowing this game, maybe not. Knowing some of the shenanigans this game's pulled, it's very possible that... What is that? Oh, okay. Gravity wall. Gravity wall that... Oh, gravity wall that teleports. Well, that's a new one. That's a new trick. But if we set up our camera to watch the wall... It's not even like a live feed, it's just a stationary picture, but I guess it counts. Of course the archway isn't up here. Oh, we need to get the gravity wall and the archway to be in the same place. Is that ever going to happen, or do we need to... Okay. You watch that. Stop it from moving. And I'll just spin till the archway feels like joining it. Is that ever going to happen? It doesn't seem overly keen on happening. Probably because we're watching that space. Oh! I stand corrected. These puzzles are clever. Like, once you get the concept, which thankfully I actually grasped onto pretty quickly, in my own credit, I don't do that very often, I'm more of a self-deprecating type, but I think I got this pretty quick. But I feel like once you've got that, the puzzles aren't particularly difficult, but they are clever. I'll give them that. It's a cool concept. As I say, I'm just curious if I'm ever going to use this mechanic again. I hope so. It's a sort of knowledge that this game is very good at. The way it imparts knowledge, it it drip feeds you stuff like this, and you sort of go out of your way to get to an area to just learn a mechanic like this about the game itself, which is a very cool way of doing it, honestly. I don't think games reward mechanics or reward knowledge of mechanics often enough. They very often reward mechanics, like in Metrovanias or whatever, where you'll unlock the double jump or whatever, but innately having the double jump but having to learn how to use it is a very cool concept, you know? This is the last one, but we made it harder. I think I get it. Do I? Yeah, sort of. Watch those two. Need one of these two to hop over there. Finish my wall up for me. Any takers? They're just sort of moving around on that wall rather than appearing further up on this one. It definitely did make it harder. I'll give him that. Is there a rock in here? I feel like I just saw the shadow of a rock. Is that just my own shadow being spoony? Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? Alright. Can't seem to make them... Do they not? Oh, hang on. This might be dumb. I think that's what I have to do. I think that's what I need to do. I don't like that. I think that's the solution. Keep this one in shot. That isn't good enough. It needs to be directly above me. Like that. Oh, really? Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, that's on me, to be fair. That's completely on me. I see what I did wrong now. Can I get off this wall, please? Sometimes the game doesn't really like you to leave, you know? It gets a bit attached to you. Okay, can we get another one like that? Yeah, thank you. Idiot. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. You going to be more accommodating? No? Okay. There we go, you'll do. Fucking hell! I keep doing that. It's tilting slightly too far out of view. There we go. Right. Fuck you, wall! Fuck you! Let me back on the floor! Let me back on the floor! There needs to be a detach from wall button in this game. That's one thing I've come to realise from my hours of play, is that sometimes you don't want to be on the wall anymore, but the wall really doesn't want to let you go. It's an overly clingy girlfriend, you know? If it can't have you, no one can. I really don't want to die in the sun explosion this far into this place, because I feel like this is going to be something really cool, and they did explicitly say that this is the last one as well. So please, just give me the fucking setup that I need so I can get the fuck out of this room. Please. I'm begging you. Please. Please. These random throws of the dice, bit awkward. If they, I'd prefer it if they sort of went in a pattern. They went in a loop. That would make me a lot happier. It's just endlessly spinning until you just fucking look out it's not fun. Please. Please, video game. I would be on my knees if I wasn't so old and decrepit that getting up out of my chair is such a fight, such an uphill struggle. But imagine I'm on my knees, imagine I'm begging you to just put the fucking crystals in a decent position for me to actually finish the game. Please. Please, I can't do this forever. There is a time limit, and I'm up against it. I'm really up against it. The Ash Twin's got to be pretty empty by now. The Interloper's got to be eyeballing the sun. Everything's going to be going to shit outside, and all I want to do is climb this wall and see what awaits me at the top. That's all I want from life at this point. Please. 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 Nope, please. That was nearly it. There we go. Nope. I want to back up too far in case I stick to the wall behind me. There we go. Thank fuck. Right. Now. We remove this picture. Keep this crystal in view. We'll just play Ring Around the Rosie. We'll just orbit this crystal, keeping it in view the whole time until a crystal directly above it feels like popping up. Now, the only problem we've got I hate this. Is the second one in view there? Is that what I'm seeing? I feel like that's what I'm seeing. I hope that's good enough. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, thank fuck a duck. You nearly made me so sad then. You nearly triggered the shit out of me. I thought the arch was just on the other side, and that was just going to be it. I'd just come up the wrong side. But no, we're okay. We're okay. We've reached the bottom, hopefully. Please tell me this is the bottom. Please tell me we're done. There is more down, but I guess we'll do some reading first. We offer our congratulations! You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Is that it? Holy shit. That's a eureka moment. You can launch the scouter from the ship, right? Right? Could I take a picture of the quantum moon? Oh, the world's ending. Let's have a look down here before that happens. Oh, it just takes us back out. Okay. I'm fine with this. I'm fine to die now. Could we take a picture of the quantum moon with our scouter and then land on it? Is it that fucking simple? Is that all we needed to do the whole time? Like, if that's the answer to landing on the quantum moon, that is simultaneously infuriating and so clever. I never would have fucking thought of that if I hadn't done this, which I guess is the point of this. But the quantum moon is basically just a big quantum rock, right? And we've just this second established that quantum objects cannot teleport if you have a picture of them. I mean, you wouldn't think they'd be able to teleport if you were landing on them either, but apparently that's not the case. Oh well. This is a nice place to die. It's very calm here. In all honesty, you know. In the eye of the hurricane and all that. Quite pleasant, really. Really it is. Bit darker than I'd like. Let's turn the flashlight on. Let's watch the end of the world in high definition. Oh, look at the sparkles. I'm pretty certain the tower just ceased to exist just before the end of the explosion there, but I guess these things happen. This has been a very productive day. You know, I was saying at the start of the video about how I've not really achieved anything. Well, today I've gone to the core of the interloper. I've gone up a big tower on Giant's Deep, and I possibly, potentially, have worked out how to land on the quantum moon. That's 3 things. The video ain't even over yet. That's good English. But I'm going for it. In the quantum moon, I'm assuming that's going to be the end of the game, right? I don't know. Maybe that's a bit optimistic. Maybe optimistic isn't the right word. It's not like I want this game to end exactly, but you know, I want to prove that I'm a good video game boy and reach the end of this game. I just need to find the fucker now. I've not even been in... There you are. I've not even been in Dark Bramble yet. I feel like the game can't end without me going in there, surely. Because, I mean, that's where the third escape pod went, I think, right? So, I feel like there's got to be something important there. One picture of the moon. Please let this work. Huh. Do I still need the picture? Is the world gonna disappear underneath me? Surely it's too late for that, right? Oh, way to go. Sitting on a moon. Oh, you just fall over. Did I do that? Was he alive until I got here? Did I just witness the dude die? Is this my scouter? This is my scouter, isn't it? Funny old world. I feel like, oh. Something this way. That's actually kind of shrill and piercing. Can we tone that down a bit? Oh. Hello, big monument. Big monolith. Looking new Xbox over here. I was going to call it by its actual name, but I kind of forgot what that was. It's like Xbox X mode X plus X square root of X, something like that, right? You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. I tried my best. tried my best. It's too late, honestly. I normally record these in the morning, but I've just had my morning coffee and I'm full of pep. I've had a beer today. Recall the rule of the 6th location. We did that too. I don't really remember what that meant, but recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Okay. Oh, I guess this... Oh, hang on. I guess this is our solution. The quantum moon can appear around any of these locations. At the moment, it's around Timberhearth. And one of those locations just happens to be Universal Eye. The question becomes, how do we convince this place to move without... I assume we need to recall our rules, right? I'm just going to nip back to the ship. I don't know how big this zone is, if this is just it. We seem to be in like a crevasse. I don't know if there's much more to this area if we try and explore beyond the walls, but... Oh, look at all this. Look at all this. 6th location. We learned about this. Remember the final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Does the shrine move? And the 6th location is going to be the Eye of the Universe, right? There's the 5 locations. The Twins, Timberhearth, Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep, and Dark Bramble, and then the 6th location is presumably going to be the Eye of the Universe. And to get to that, we need the shrine to be on the North Pole. I guess the shrine is probably quantum then. So do we just need to encourage the shrine to move? It moves... It moves... Does it move? Has it moved? I honestly don't know anymore. We'll head to the North Pole. I can't remember where I found it, to be honest. It could be anywhere. I'm trying to head to the North Pole. Was it here a second ago? Let me just check. Are you quantuming? You're quantuming. Okay, cool. So what we have to do is go to the North Pole and convince it to follow us, right? And then, theoretic. Okay. That's interesting. How do we get to the North Pole then? Seems you can't go outside of that little area. That little area wasn't the North Pole. Do we just need to land on the North Pole? Is it that simple? Is it just about how our angle of approach? We should be able to find the place again pretty easy, right? Not that hard to get to, really, once you know the secret. Not at Giant's Deep. I don't even know where the fuck I am at the moment. I can only see Giant's Deep. Where's the rest of the solar system gone? Hello? Hello, other planets? Oh, there's Timberhearth. Quantum Moon? Quantum Moon, you out there? Quantum Moon, you're about? Are you here? You doing your thing? There you are. Kinda nuts. This Let's Play could end like here. I kinda thought we still had quite a road ahead of us, but I guess what else is there left? Well, Dark Bramble, I suppose, but aside from that. Not a huge amount left to explore. How do we know where the North Pole is then? Is there any indicator? Isn't really, is there? Let's just pick a spot and land. I'm not sure it matters. Yeah, this is the same place. Seems... Wait, it was around Timberhearth again this time, right? It might depend on... It might depend on which planet it's orbiting, which half of the moon you gain access to. It seems like we only have the southern half here. If I just follow this wall along, this wall that I know we can't get over, seems pretty safe to assume that we're trapped on the lower half. We can get this high, but obviously there are limits. Maybe there is a lower part of the wall we can get over. It felt like there was a bit further round. Gotta be very careful here. We can get up onto here, but the wall keeps going, so... Oh, hello! This is new. Is this the... Is this the same ship? Is this a different ship? Solanum, hi there. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I am about to stand for the first time on the Quantum Moon. My excitement is so great, I could combust. Before I step outside the shuttle, here are my reflections. I have learned that the wandering quantum moon in school and from those who came before me. I visited each of the quantum shards and learned what they had to teach me. I am ready. I guess this is the dude who's dead outside. We have this now. Was this always here? Is this ship quantum as well? Like if I look away from this. Okay. That's interesting. That is very interesting. So what does it mean? Kind of want to launch off in that ship. It means I gotta fucking find it again now. Which might not be the easiest thing in the world. Worth wondering, actually. What if I go into the shrine, turn the lights off, and look down? Do we move? Shut the door as well. This is different. It ain't the North Pole. It's... Oh. Haha. Okay. Can we get to the North Pole here? I guess it, like, reflects its own... It reflects the planet it's orbiting, right? Perhaps a little too well. Can't get in there, can we? Another North Pole that's off limits to us. But we now know that there are multiple locations the multiple versions of the quantum moon. I am very interested. Need to find the shrine again now. Fucking shrine's pissed off. This is quite a big planet. There we go. Oh, my poor ship. Not having a good time. Thankfully, I'm having a great time. Where are we gonna go next, eh? Where to next? Is this... I think we might be able to get to the North Pole here. Yep. So now I guess we just need to encourage our good pal, the shrine, to appear at the North Pole. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Here we fucking go. Please work. Please work. I've got everything crossed. Well. Is this... No, this is Brittle Hollow. Let's try that again. I feel like the floor went orange for a second. I feel like we might have been in the right place, and then we ruined it. Yeah, this looks about right. Look at that floor. That is some fucking Jackson Pollock shit. Hello. Eye of the universe, I presume. I've heard so much about you. You're very abstract. You're very dead. This look isn't exactly filling me with promise and wonder, honestly. I was kind of hoping I'd encounter something, something that would allow me to save my species from annihilation, and not just a couple buckets of Dulux spilt over a fucking marble. Oh. Oh. Well, hello. Solanum. I guess the guy who died wasn't Solanum. What's up, bud? Who are you? Identify you. You have an interesting way of communicating, buddy. I am Solanum, and am I. My clan arrived in the star system before my birth, and we now call it home. I think most of your clan are dead, bud. I've seen so many of their corpses at this point. Okay, how about this? How about this for a question? Explain the eye of the universe. There is fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in the star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility, but what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. Thanks for the update to my ship log, but what does all this mean? Me, eye of the universe. Ah. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What would you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? Getting a bit meta here. Explain me. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. Yes and no. Yes and no, buddy. I don't know what my purpose here is at this point, honestly. I'm just playing with your puzzle pieces. How about this? Me and you. Date night. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Not at all. But I hate to leave you in the lurch, friend, but I'm running out of questions to ask you. I'm also running out of time to stop my sun from exploding. And I believe the solution we have is literally like change probability. Right? Is that our solution? Is that all we can do here? Utilize the eye of the universe to somehow change the course. Put that in the wrong place, sorry. You, eye of the universe. Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent, so to have lured my clan to this star system only to vanish from them so completely. I'd like a bit more, honestly, dude. You're giving me some very sort of brief answers considering the scope of all this. I'm here, I'm at the eye. What do I do at this point? Explain you. Apparently already read that one. And that was explain I of the universe, not explain you. Wrong thing, sorry. My bad. Explain you. I am on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All Namai and my clan take this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. Oh. Yeah, I suppose that's right. This is still the quantum moon, isn't it? This isn't the eye. This is just the quantum moon when it's at the eye. The eye is up there. What do I do now? I guess we're not done after all. This is a pretty key point, but I don't have my ship here. My ship is fucking miles away on another version of this moon entirely. As far as I know, unless it came with me, but I very much doubt that. I guess there's a few more questions I can still ask. For example, this one. I imagine you've noticed the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giants Deep than it does when orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms, the eye, being the moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. Not got much time left to ask questions now, do we? Already done that one. I think it's mostly the moon we've not really questioned about. Have you encountered the quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this we can reasonably infer that the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it is likely that the characteristics of the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. That could be useful. Thanks. Just quickly identify the quantum moon for me. This is the quantum moon, where we're both standing. Despite also orbiting another celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. That was a different death, right? I guess we don't see the sun explode when we're on the quantum moon at the eye of the universe, so that's about all we get. I don't know, I feel like I learned a lot, but also simultaneously learned nothing. Bit of a Nietzsche thing. Is it Nietzsche? I don't know. One of those philosophers. I guess we're done for today. I thought we might have been done in general, but it seems there is still more to explore. I guess we'll see what our ship's log tells us to do. Based on the information we just gathered, and we'll be doing that in a couple of days' time. Until then, I don't know. Try and work out what that joke I told at the start of the video was, I guess. You'll never guess. You don't have the same supreme comedic genius as me. But you're trying, and I'll give you that.